That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes.
Hello everybody and welcome to Amstel Gold. Yes, it's time for that Dutch race we all know and love, which is one of the ones that characterizes the hill classics nowadays. It's the middle weekend of the sort of holiday spring action, and today we had a breakaway, of course. Ed Turns, Oscar Sevilla, Alex Kirsch, Dylan Groenewegen, Lindemann van Baarle, Golash, Henao, Caleb Ewan, Kuznetsov and Hofland. They all went off together. And Os. They all went off together in one group. And let's see how they got on later on in the stage. What a day it has been so far. Like, seriously, this has been one of the most hectic openings to one of the ALLEZ stages so far. The pace has been so high, it has taken out riders that could have won the stage. Simon Gerrans, Henao, Kelderman, Moreno, they've all fallen back because of the pace. It's so high. The breakaway had 13 minutes at one point. Then the peloton were like, we have to chase this, and they've gone so fast as we head up. No, this isn't the Cauberg. Oh, I thought it was. No, it's not. We head up the Cauberg, I think, pretty soon. No, we don't. We head it later on in the race. Okay, cool. Actually, I'm not sure. Well, we'll find out. But what a race it's been. Yeah, lots. There have been crashes, but Kelderman, I'm surprised. The pace was too high for these people. These people who could have won races. Henao in the breakaway had a puncture. Julien Alaphilippe had a puncture. It's bad news, but they're all okay. It's just these guys who are missing out. The big leader for Aqua Blue, if Sagan does not perform today, it's bad news for Aqua Blue. They're going to lose out points on these hill stages. We haven't had a proper hill stage yet. It's just been Milan San Remo, which is a sprinters classic. So this is a big test of see who can really do it for them. They were lucky at Strade because they had Caleb Ewan in the breakaway and he held out for a long time. But the break this today, 5 minutes at the moment, the peloton done a very good job at bringing it back. Illuminate, though, hit the front. They're going for Esteban Chavez. This is the first time we're really going to see the hill guys properly battle out then. Who are the contenders to look out for? Well, Esteban Chavez, Julien Alaphilippe. Valverde has already got a one-up on everybody. Ulisi looks very strong at Strade. I don't think Aqua Blue are going for Sagan. They're protecting Port, and Sagan has to go on his own, I think. Aqua Blue, it's a bit of a mess on the hill stages. The Cobble stages didn't have any support. They're very much a hill team, but they're not firmly on one guy like Nemerov, who have a very strong team all based around Pinot. Beautiful jersey that Visit Ukraine has chosen. It makes me want to visit Ukraine because that jersey is just amazing. Wow. Yeah, lubię Ukrainę. Anyway, let's talk about the race, and I don't know what's gonna happen. Amstel is probably the easiest of all the hill ones. Flesh, it's very much, you have to have that killer punch. With Liège, it's just kind of stamina and a good hill stat. With this one, it's just more of a, you could really, why does Roberto have a thing on the road? He's not even popular. Like, you really have to sort of have a half-decent sprint stat because it could end in a sprint at the top. You have to have acceleration as well in this one. So it could really favour someone like Sagan to make up probably his last set of points before the end. I doubt he'll do anything at Flèche or Liège. He's not that kind of rider. Maybe an... Oh, we still have Omloop left, so... Yeah. This is the second hill stage. We have... No, third, because... San Remo. We've almost finished the Cobbles, so Sagan really has to try and do something. Van Avermaet as well, because they have to try and bridge up some points, especially on a day like this. Today I think suits Van Avermaet more than Sagan, but I think that's just my personal opinion. In real life, Van Avermaet would be up here in this kind of stage, and Sagan probably wouldn't. Anyway, FPL are well represented. I don't know if that's just because we can see the jersey a lot better. Media Markt here working for Mollema. They also have Tommy Slachter, who's a very good rider. Bahrain as well, they were one of the teams to just crank up the pace. I don't know who they're going for. Nairo Quintana maybe, or Chris Froome. They have lots of options. So again, then just moving to the front with 60k to go. It's still far out. Now everyone seems to be together. I have no idea, where is Kelderman? He's still behind, and Magnus Cort Nielsen is still chasing. He owes Magnus Cort Nielsen something big today, because he's done a lot of work for this group, and yeah, he just pulls off there. He's the only rider I've seen doing chasing work today. Still 2 minutes 32. The pace is sort of lulling. It's not too fast, so they could try to make their way back, because Brambilla will need these guys to be up here. Christoph, I don't know who Carol are going for. The hill team isn't as strong as that Cobble team. Tom Demoulin's right up here. They have also half decent guys, but I don't think any of them have the killer punch. It's a day that suits Brambilla. That acceleration and the slight sprint stat as well will probably favour Brambilla over Kelderman, but still. Illuminate though are illuminating the speedometers at the moment. They're cranking up the pace with Pantano and Chavanel, whatever. He's been in the break a couple times, and to be honest, his jersey looks a bit ridiculous with the national champions colours, but that's just my personal opinion. Also, if they get a national champion, what will their jersey look like? Will it just be a blank flag? Because honestly, like, I don't really get that jersey. They're called Illuminate, but they're black. That's not illuminating. If you want to be like, I guess if you're like bright orange or bright yellow, I get the illuminate thing then. But yeah, Kenya kissed the front. Sky, we haven't seen much of you, have we? No, and I don't know why. Wout Poels is their man. Maybe that's why. Wout Poels was their first round pick, I think, as well. Dan Martin's off Quickstep, trying to get some points. Quickstep, a bit disappointing. They only really got their big points through Buani in the sprinter stages. They have Balkim Olma back at All Stars. Same manager, that's Emery. Emery did very well back at the Volta España. Next up then, Jesus, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Next up the Cauberg, and who really has a chance in this breakaway? To be honest, I'd say no one. Dylan Groenewegen has already taken a win. Alex Kirsch, he's been up here a lot. He's got a very good hill stat, actually. Neon Velo keep on sending people up in the breakaway. I think they've had someone in the break every day in this race. It's alternating between Kirsch and Jo Jensen, and that's interesting. They should do very well in that breakaway award. They kind of deserve it because they haven't been doing very well in the other awards. Bob Jungels hasn't been doing anything. Magnus Cort Nielsen only really kind of just got their points for 10th place. Oh, the peloton's cracking up. The peloton is splitting. After all that Bahrain have done, they want to chase this gap down. Tim Wellens has missed out. So has Silber, and Sagan has missed out on a split. They just gonna have to deal with it. Where is Von Avermaet? No one's really overreacting though. I don't think they really care that much. I think most of the favourites are kind of on the other side. Yeah, Richie Porter's here for Aqua Blue. Who did I just say? Von Avermaet. Gazprom, I don't see a single one of their jerseys in this front group. That's slightly worrying. I don't think anyone's going to be able to make up the points. Is that Zdeněk Stybar? It is. He could try to get some points, but he has been having a drought. No points for the past couple stages for Zdeněk Stybar. I don't know why he's not really doing anything. It surprises me because he has a real chance to do something. But the pace, oh, look at how difficult it is right now. Look at how bad Kenyuk is making it for the other riders, and there we go, there's another split. Michal Kwiatkowski on the wrong side of it this time. He needs some points. He's one of the few people who can actually challenge Sagan at doing the sort of, he's a, what, double, oh fuck, I can't remember what the saying is. Oh, okay. Well, he can do both. I'll just put it that way. Brambilla then and Kokar, they're just trying to do well. Christoph as well, just hanging on to the group. These guys will not be very happy. Greg Van Avermaet, nowhere to be seen, surprisingly. Gilbert as well, wrong side of the gap. Would have expected better from someone like Gilbert with 80 Hill. He's won this race before. 50 people in the front group then. One team we keep on seeing a lot of is Dan Martin's team. Are they gearing up for something big for him? He will want to leave them all before the end. Dan Martin is not a good sprinter. He's won an LA stage before, That was back at the Tour de France. Caleb Ewan then. This breakaway just getting headed on by Oscar at Sevilla, the oldest person in the race. Ed Turns though, he's a good sprinter. He's a good cobble guy. He wants the young riders classification, and today could be a good day to try and do that. Sebastian Henao just falls off the breakaway though. Goodbye, Henao. He'll be the first to come back into the peloton. He suffered a puncture earlier, bad luck. But now he's going to come back in with Wallonie Brussels. Last time they went in the break, they won a stage that was Idri Harabeke. But today it's not going to be the day. Henao sparked some attacks back at Strade. Today it's not the day. And there we go. He's back in the mix then. With 27k to go. 10 people in the breakaway with 1 minute. And Thomas Vauclair hits the front of the peloton to try and chase it down. Betancourt's up here for Bahrain Merida. I still have no idea who they're going for. Valverde's team have been very anonymous, have been very under the radar. A very strong team though. He was the only one who did anything back at Strade. So I think actually I say then there's a key racer on the front. Okay, maybe I lied. Orica though, all these jerseys are kind of blending into each other, aren't they? Nemiroff with that slightly brighter blue, that lighter blue for this team, Quickstep, and then you have Orica, which is that darker blue. The Cauberg though, here it is, and I think they're all cool. They're all cool with it. 40 people in the front group now as Valverde hits the front of Valverde attacks. 19k to go. Valverde rolls the dice, and Thomas is the only one to chase it down. Bad move, I have to say, for Valverde. Gives up almost immediately. This descent though, it's going to get fast very, very quickly. And yes, I know the breakaway, I doubt they're going to be able to hold off 1 minute with 16k to go. They're not the strongest hill guys in the planet. And I think they've lost their Neon Velo rider. I think they have actually. Kuznetsov though, yeah, he's gone. He's gone. The Cobble rider, very lucky he actually did very well in Wavelham last year. Esteban Chavez tries to go though. Esteban Chavez with Nibali in the wheel with 15k to go. Still too far out in Amstel. You have to leave it till the end. You have to leave until that final ascension of the Cauberg. And there we go, it's 10 kilometers away. This final bit is so fast. Judah and Alaphilippe there we're just seeing try to go. Thibaut Pinot as well trying to attack. Why are these people trying to go for it? So far out from the line, and the peloton can only gain speed. Pete Kenyog, hats off to him, he's been doing amazing. 7 people in the front group then. They're probably the hardiest of them all. Lindemann, he won a vault stage a couple years back. And he's going to try and go for a Amstel win today, but I doubt it's going to happen. 8k to go. They've lasted very, very well. Maybe they could try to get some top 20 points. And the rain starts to fall. It's too late, though, to cause any crashes, I presume. But remember, this final bit is extremely fast. The final descension into the Cauberg. And there's some tight corners into the Cauberg. 28 seconds, though, with 6 kilometers to go. And that's an attack by Ed Turns, but he's cracked. Okay, goodbye, everyone. And that is the breakaway. It's over. And we're all together with 5k to go, almost underneath the 5 kilometers to go banner. And Tony Galopin is leading them out. Tony Galopin going for the win today. No, sorry, Alaphilippe is going for the win today. Can he get it though? This is the corner for the Cauberg. You have to be well positioned. And there he is. Alaphilippe goes. Chavez in the wheel. Chris Froome is right up here. He's the man then for Bahrain Merida. And it's all about that sprint to the end. It's the sprint to the line. Pinot coming through. Ulisi with the final kick. But it's going to be Alaphilippe, I presume. In the Everpel colours. The yellow. And the yellow is the #1. Just ahead of Esteban Chavez and Christopher Froome. It's Everpel who take the day. Alejandro Valverde for 4th, Pinot for 5th, Ulisi for 6th, Mollema for 7th, and Nibali for 8th. Quickstep getting 2 guys in top 10, Richie Porte, the wrong choice. And where is Sagan? He still scores points, 13th position on the day. Von Avermaet, 11th place. Wow. And what a day that was. Oh. Tim Wellens, 19th place for Wallonie Brussels. You won't be happy with that one. And Kwiatkowski scoring no points again. Didn't mention him at all in that finale. He just seemed to not care at all. But he cared enough to get 13th place on the day. Ahead of some of the guys. Ahead of Fulsan Quintana. Bahrain though, going for Froome for 3rd place is good. That will never happen in real life, but still, that's that then. Alaphilippe wins it. He levels up with Alejandro Valverde on the hill stage victories. On the cobbles we had Sagan winning 2 stages. This time we don't have an obvious favourite for the hills. I would have said it would have been Alaphilippe or Valverde. Valverde though didn't have the kick to go away in the Cauberg. I don't think anybody did. Alaphilippe just well positioned, best sprint, easy win. But that's that. Let's have a look at the replay and the results of today's stage. What a brilliant win that was for Julien Alaphilippe, just proving he is the best sprinter of all of these hill guys. But what does that do to the points then? Julien Alaphilippe is still, well, he wins the stage. Esteban Chavez in 2nd and Chris Froome in 3rd. Chris Froome is doing really well in the overall points at the moment, but it's not as good as Peter Sagan, Von Avermaet, Christoph Degenkolb and Von Marke. They're still your top 5, just ahead of Greipel Kwiatkowski, who's been disappointing. Michal Kwiatkowski hasn't really been there for the past couple of days. This is the stage that should have suited him. He's won it in 2015, but obviously not in ALLEZ. Sagan though, who is going to beat him with just 3 races to go? We have Flèche, Liège and Omloop, of which Omloop definitely suits him. Who's going to go for it? Well, we're going to find out very soon. Flèche is the next challenge for them. Let's preview that one. It is the one with the Motorhui at the end. That is such a steep climb, and it will be a battle of the acceleration puncher guys. It's going to be a tough finish, and only the best will win. So remember to tune into that one on Wednesday, the same day as the actual Liège. No, the same day as the actual Flèche Wallonne. That finish in Motorhui will be incredible. So remember to watch that one, and that's everything from Amstel Gold. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and ta-ra.